What decisions will you explain? Everything as I'm playing. Like, why I go where I go, why I use the ammo type that I use, why I shoot the target that I shoot. Everything. Until I can't talk no more. Then you're gonna have to excuse me. No burring today, hopefully. Okay. Yes, as I was saying. Switch to AP. I had HE loaded again. This can't be. It can't be that I'm always finishing games with HE every day. What the hell? I think that's actually good, especially for new players. Yeah. As I was saying, why I like to play Des Moines and then take Jean Bart is because you can kind of play them similarly, with the difference that this thing can actually tank more than Des Moines. Ow, now this is a problem for me. See, this is probably the worst position you could have for a Jean Bart. And this is truly a fucking problem. Because there's a carrier in the game. And this flank is usually pretty alone. It's just me and Rune. Tirpitz is already disengaging. So it's gonna be just me as a battleship. Which means me constantly detected and focused. And I don't want to be the only one focused and detected when there's a carrier in the game as well. And it's open land. Open sea. Open sea does not really favor you good in a Jean Bart and a Des Moines, in my opinion.
Good day, Flambas, and thanks for the last year and change of fun.
Thank you, Shade, for 14 months. Appreciate it. Apparently I'm doing some damage to planes. Okay. We're not gonna use focus fire just yet. Oh, somebody already has Baigie. So I'm gonna actually switch sides, even though I really am not a big fan of ships switching sides. If you spawn left, stick to the left. Unfortunately, in this matchmaking, it really doesn't suit me to be on the left side. I would not be able to play my ship to its advantage, not even close. And you can see that a big portion of the enemy team is actually right there. Can he get detected one more time for a few seconds? No? So I'm gonna try to at least play the middle, play around islands. How I look at Jean Bart is pretty much just an armored Des Moines. That's how I look at it. I know the reload is a lot different, and but for a battleship, it's as close as you can get to a Des Moines. I don't know if this is actually... Oh, this actually might be able to land a couple of hits on the nose. Because he slowed down. Yeah. And then he's actually peeking out again, okay. Although, this is definitely not the position that I would prefer on this map. I would really prefer going there. Because that way, if you're here, nobody can attack you from that direction. It's only frontal. Or you go in, you turn, and then again it's only frontal. And that's where my guns are. That's where I want to. That's where I want my enemies. Pretty bad dispersion. We're gonna take the right side. Because I see some juicy broadsides. We're gonna smash our first reload booster. We're gonna go for a beach here because that's the fastest way to slow down in this game. Or come to a full stop, pretty much. And then you just reverse a bit until you can see that it's in the minus. You stop. Nice meme. No damage. Nice meme. So you don't have to listen to the alarm going all the time, and you keep shooting. generally, you actually want to be moving a bit forward and backward, because that way they can see your smoke. And they have to guess, are you going forward or are you going backward? If you're going backward, they're going to be aiming behind you, which means if you suddenly start moving forward even a little, the shells are probably going to fall just behind you. If you're going backward and they think you're going forward, they're going to aim in front of you, and the shells are going to fall, of course, just a bit ahead of you. And when a ship is going forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward all the time, it's probably usually best just shoot the middle. I'm going to shoot in front of him because I think he's going to speed up when he sees me shooting. So he's basically getting himself hit right now. He just doesn't know it yet. Dispersion says fuck you, so I say okay. We're going to use the first heal. I'm going to use the reload booster. Speed booster, because that way the ship is a lot more responsive to all your commands. We're gonna use the priority sector. We're losing 2-0. We don't have any caps. We're down to 200 points. But there's not much we can do yet. It's just not the time to commit. You have to realize when is the proper or the best time for you to actually commit and use your ship the best. Okay, seems like Musashi is pretty low on HP. I'm gonna try and go forward. Okay, full speed, full. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Wow. Okay. Okay, that suddenly screwed up my plans beyond recognition. All my plans just went full fucking foobar because of that. Exactly when I decided to go forward, that is when all of those torpedoes were fired. There's not much you can do about that. When you have destroyers hiding behind you, you can't do much. The worst part about this is not the fact that I lost all this HP. It's the fact that I can't heal a big chunk of this HP. I might be able to heal this,
good
and that's
work
it.
And keep up the good work. 3.
Thank you, Hades. Thank you for 3. So I'm gonna switch to HE now, because with AP I don't know how much I can do to Musashi from the front. We're gonna empty our guns and we're gonna switch to HE so we can finish him off with fires and simply HE explosions. Now this HE shelling that's happening over the island is gonna be a bit problematic. I think he's going slightly forward, so that's where we're gonna shoot. We're losing 4-0. I'm having a terrible dispersion this game. This is like one of those games where you know you're gonna lose, regardless of what you do. You're just gonna lose. We're gonna switch to AP after we shoot. Hopefully this is gonna be enough to bring Musashi down, and then we're gonna focus our efforts on St. Louis. Really? Okay, he had 37 HP. That is the first kill this team has made. I can heal, not even full, but almost. If our Jervis would find and kill Jutland that's like super low on HP, that would be very nice. So we can kill St. Louis and then he goes and caps and stuff. But dispersion is really not my friend this game. This can still be turned. They have a couple of ships on really low health. The problem is they have like 700 points. Okay, Prince Eugen is dead, and this guy might be dead as well. I'm gonna use this heal, even though it could be used better, simply because I have 2 more, and 2 more should be enough, considering how much I'm gonna be able to heal anyway. I seriously need that fucking Jervis to get off his ass and start finding enemy DD. Focus my secondaries in case this guy charges. Switching to HE because Bismarck is bow in. And reversing a bit again. See, I don't not want any more attention on myself. Because I can't bear any more attention. Taking those 3-4 torpedoes really screwed up our HP. I'm preparing AP immediately. Gonna empty the HE, gonna go a bit forward with just a little bit of the speed boost that I have left. Hopefully set him on fire, and the next volley, if he continues to broadside, should smack him even more. Where he just broke 100,000 damage. There's the AP volley. So this game, even if it ends this way, the end result is not going to be horrible. But in truth, in all honesty, we should have at least additional 50k damage, minimum. The amount of broadsides we shot that were fruitless, completely fruitless, is just sad. Bismarck should be dead. And we're gonna move forward. We gotta dodge those. We're gonna go in between this volley. This one is gonna pass in front of us. This one is gonna go right. This one is gonna go left. That's what we're aiming for. And Tirpitz should be the one going for A. And I think he is. There we go. It's a perfect gap. You can see it miles away. I think Carrier might actually be here somewhere. If you take a look at the planes. We're gonna go in B. And we're gonna focus on trying to destroy this line here. Although, I don't think we're gonna be able to do much. The only real damage that I took this game was those torpedoes. Imagine if I was now full HP. And, you know, didn't lose all that HP to those stupid ass torpedoes. What the actual blind flying fuck is that? What? You gotta love this game. Holy fuck, I was aiming for Duke of York and I almost shot Beji. Now, I don't know if this Sharni really intends to throw. Or was he just reckless? We're waiting on him here. He can't torp us because we have this piece of land in between us. We have the reload booster ready. We have the speed boost ready. We have the heal ready. And if anyone can shoot us, then I'm not in a good enough position. I'm gonna repair one fire simply because I don't think there's anyone who can actually shoot me once I reach this position. And this Demacon should last just long enough. And I don't really have the HP to throw on fires. Now I'm in danger of getting torpedoed by Donkey or Sharni, which is why we're gonna go full speed towards this beach. Remember, we still have very much fresh and active speed booster, guns reloaded, torpedoes dodged. Now we're gonna try to do this and bait the Sharni into YOLOing and then slap him into oblivion. And if he does even fire torpedoes, we're gonna back up behind this island. And that should do it. Not gonna use my reload booster because I don't need it. Gonna turn the guns for the Lexi. Focus my secondaries on Donkey. I don't know if he wants to do the same thing. I'd rather have my guns ready for him than for Carrier, but I also would love to finish off the Carrier. Okay, Carrier is down. Jutland is gonna get away, which is amazing that that dude got away like 50 times by now. This is new. I like the running explanation of what you're doing. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing now and in the probably upcoming days, if you guys like it. Because I do realize that a lot of people watch my gameplay but have absolutely no understanding of why I make decisions that I make. And trying to explain everything out loud should really help you. Now, I don't want to get torpedoed by this Donkey, but I really do want to take him out. I'm pretty sure the Duke of York is ready with his HE. Okay. Oh, kind of. I have to be careful about Beijia because Oh my god. I'm gonna use the reload booster because Donkey is coming out, and otherwise I'm not gonna be reloaded on time. I'm gonna use my heal now because by the time I reach here, I will probably take 1 or 2 hits. And therefore continue healing longer than I usually would. For example, I expected this guy to hit me, but nope. Okay, so it was a bit of a wasted heal. No biggie. I would love our carrier and Jervis to finally take enemy DD down. I don't know where Gaja is. I'm gonna stay here if I can cap. That's awesome. We can take this capture point and then have for the first time ever 2 caps to 1. Yeah, he's gonna be too slow to do anything about it. And now we're gonna charge. I don't know where Gaja is. She could be there somewhere trying to torp me here. This guy's presenting the broadside, so I expect him to die very soon. And by the time Beiji is gonna be able to take me down with his guns, which are pretty powerful, I should have my Demacon and my heal ready. Duke is down, that's the Kraken. 171,000 damage, 15 planes, 5 kills, 1 cap, 1.4 million, and we have completely turned this game around, and it was an absolute defeat. 0-4. We were losing this game 0-4. And we ate a whole bunch of torpedoes. Oh, there's Gaja, so fuck Gaga, I guess. And we managed to turn the game around by being patient and careful and not showing too much. Oh, okay, that's bad. Rune dying and then carrier probably getting murdered changes things a bit, because I was basically YOLOing Beiji. Now I'm switching to HE. I'm gonna try to do as much damage to him as I possibly can. As I'm charging, I'm gonna go for the bow fire. I have 1 last reload booster for when I sense that I'm gonna go down. There's the first fire. He doesn't do much damage. Like, at this point, I'm willing to trade my ship for his ship. No problem, no questions asked. I'm gonna switch to AP. Actually, no, we're gonna stick to HE. I don't think he's gonna go high caliber and Confederate. I don't think he's actually gonna give us a full broadside. Yeah, he's trying to do something with those guns, but he's not. At this point, I realize, okay, he's powerless to take me down. I'm the one who's risking more now. So I'm gonna use my reload booster. I'm gonna switch to AP or just watch him burn. I don't want to risk getting rammed at this point. There we go. Till like a minute ago, and I'm gonna use the rest of the reload booster to basically switch back to HE, and then this game is gonna end up with me having HE loaded once again. Amazing. Now I got 2 decisions to make. Do I go chase Gaja? But why would I? There's the Tirpitz, Colorado, and a carrier. Surely they should be able to take care of it. While I have a C cap pretty close to me. And we are already winning on points and caps. There's not too much time left. I think the best thing that I can do is have my guns ready in case he does get detected. Gonna use the map trick. I can't see it because of the smoke screen. There he is. Shit. Come on. Come on. Come on. And we're just gonna speed boost towards the C cap to stop their point influx. And if we do get a lucky hit, awesome. That was well aimed, but dispersion said no. I was having a pretty bad dispersion this game. Pretty freaking bad dispersion. The almost entire match. Because you can tell, dude, you have 207,000 damage. What the hell are you complaining? Yeah, with 134 battleship hits. Main battery hits. That is... I should be having at least another 100k, considering how many hits I landed. 34 overpens, 16 non-pens, 20 ricochets, 5 torpedo protection hits, and 59 pens. Not a single citadel. Confederate, Dreadnought, Kraken, High Caliber, 1 cap, 5 kills, 15 planes, 207, 208,000 damage. Pretty good game. I hope this was helpful to you. So you can see some sort of a mind process behind it. And even when things don't look good, even when things take a really turn for the bad, like your team is losing 0-4, and you just ate 3, 4, 5 torpedoes and you're down to nothing and the game barely started, there's still a chance. There's still a good chance. You should always keep fighting the best you can until the very end. Now, I know sometimes you're going to be triggered and all that stuff. We all do. But the longer you can keep it calm and be patient and pick your targets, pick your moments, and pick your fights when and who and with what, it's really important, that will help you to your victory. So I hope this was helpful.